I reunited with Dawn to tackle the However, we struck down. It turned out the eternal recurrent us.
It's still early. fish taken the bait? Make a wish. Any fish taken the bait?
Does that hurt?
Good time. Time to say bye. Boom.
Stay here and listen. In this endless battle of the abyss, your cries rise.
Stand still. Just in time.
Allow me to offer a sharp-edged requiem. Tide, think with me.
Stand still.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Relax.
What do you want to know?
Ill fate is memories beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Fiends or devil, I'll crush them all!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Hello. Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded. Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably close. It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles. But I remember what you, like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove? You didn't? In that case, just treat it as... there's so much I want to say, but unfortunately... With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time. So, the descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but... Ide Silicii is in Cyrene's memories. She always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying. I don't know, but that's just what those memories... Emphorius will fall into an ending of destruction. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. That's right. He's the mastermind who's trying to control, but I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight, and maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. Which means it's Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, It can also serve as a bridge for communications. ID Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. Why don't we give it a try? Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot. Super quiet here. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed, but today's different, isn't it? I'm prepared.
The way Cyrene talks, I have
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes, 22 seconds. We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Pity. Now's not the time to celebrate. Having two geniuses standing here means you are in big trouble. Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segment, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, simply put, it will take. Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't the version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius. Is it? Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. An Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself. Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kephal's core flame. Don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lycus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, is the Law Titan, Talantum.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you? Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hong got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lycus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hand, make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out.
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Hemiko...
Mr. Don Hong did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. No, the flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion, he is on his way back to the Express. Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one.
Those two geniuses. It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got... Never mind. Let's... Light calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. So, we've at least got a solid... Can you give me a little bit of time before we go?
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer. Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? is where Finan's life started. He said I will take over the responsibility. Destiny must have... There's nothing to fear.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these... See? There's the journal, the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down. The scent of the black tide is now calm. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey, friend. Just treat me like... And we may also... If you still can't get used to it, just come. Are you worried that the burden is... You've seen how every person... But those aren't a person's personality. I promise, but I believe in you, friend. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, maybe you can tell me those stories. Let's trailblaze onward like the...
It seems you two are prepared to head out. Then you should indeed treasure the view, but you do not have much time left to enjoy, sir. My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your love, so I may demonstrate the full scope of my...
What?
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
The light of the Dawn device never fades. Kepali's protection has no end.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Did that startle you? This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and record erudition. Seems like you are not in the mood for an idle chat. That is fine. I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy. I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the Scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the Iron Tomb will be completed. That that will not be. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the fine Wearer Nova carry out. You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity. They've always been the product of the that outcome was predetermined long ago, so... Ah, yes. I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts. Her real identity is... quite astounding. You are indeed worried about rest assured. As a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you, but you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. And I happen to be one of them. Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with this matter is of grave importance, so please, do not make your decision. There's a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars. I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue. It seems you haven't realized the exolith is the erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place. And vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the... Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed. As for its purpose, allow me...
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Its generals had vanished, until the heaven and earth cracked open. Dawn Cloud's spires.
Compatriots! No more need. Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and...
A Chrysos heir she stood. Divine blood soaked into the earth.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate.
Her crown burned bright, outshine.
My blood flows in you. Drive the enemy from Kevali's dawn.
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind. Weaving through the carnage, the people full of wrath surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes drained of...
Onward! To Marmorial Palace! To Dawn Cloud's heights! And
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Siridra. Friend, are you listening? Friend? Honestly, wake up. Awake at last? What are you murmuring? We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three, and also the end of the first flame chase journey. Indeed. The first flame chase ended with the... It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To
Tyrant! You and your butcher! Hold your tongue!
There are multiple voices and things. Oh, why don't we find a place to hide and observe?
At least Cronoans keep their faith.
Wait, isn't that...
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans?
What? Did he just mention the star? How is that possible?
Dux for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Heretic! No one but the great Talantan can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet? Talantan is long gone. Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment. Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came, I saw, I conquered. Dux for Goris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds. Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests. Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
You know. This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy,
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who... Saritra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
If I may...
As the little hostage prophesized, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky. Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akuma knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Unpleasant thought. The currents of time have become twisted, regardless of who caused it. We might as well dance their dance. We've received the Emperor. Should be easier than last time, right? Exactly. Treeby, Aglaya.
Guests, please.
The journey to save the world starts with us. Let's set off, my friend.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Krennos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured Earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky, worry not about these trivial matters. Dux...
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Arcaman Alliance. Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival, Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what—
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting.
Akuma, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed. Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
High Sealins. No wonder she's the Knight's commander. All right. We finally... Not the ones you're familiar with. But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Aggie, you're still so listless. If you have trouble...
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you, no matter what, will always...
I know. I also understand that fate... I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War was born of injustice. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Oh! We have guests! These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. What is the matter? Your gaze seems somewhat... Does your Aglaia differ?
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed
the future of the Flame Chase journey.
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details, so please, don't worry. Kefali issued prophecies too, but it was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from...
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely... Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new...
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her... Even you find this surprising?
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even...
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too. Since we have time, should we go meet them?
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... greetings. I am Apollonius. This is Virginia.
Hello. I'm Virginia.
I'm Serene from
They're not as frightening as the rumors claim.
This...
Bask in her free...
Those who were loyal, those elders who
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Dux Brumalis.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of...
What do you know? I am Labienus.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. Let me see what I can get out of them. I'm sorry, does this city host any...
Drop the charade. But yes.
Silence. The Imperator ordered us to keep that...
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from the cursed Imperator even...
Someone who is all too familiar with the world. Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
Little fish from beyond the sky. The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready... I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, General of the Flame Chase, but beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles... As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the... As merely a humble subject... The Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite of Dux Halcalithist Apollonius, and Dux Frigoris, Dux Fatorum, the Holy Maiden, Dux Goldweaver, Aglaia. Then come.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about... Since Sir Ridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland...
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities.
Exactly.
Things feel pretty tense. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates open.
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just one. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seat.
What's on again?
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the...
All rise! In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. Witness, even within the most sacred... Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, they will escort each of you to the Temple of the 3 Fates, where you will receive the highest. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This...
Imperator, did you summon us here just to...
Enough!
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true...
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy... The decaying old laws fell with Talantin and are no longer deserving of... Then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan, begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky and returned Fagusa's core flame to the holy city!
Absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy Ladon has already set.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the 2 of you.
For it must be tiring dealing with so many people every day.
Tiring? Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates.
Is the war with the Titans...
After I glimpse the secrets of this world, let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are... The word fact has... Then, please tell me more. How will you use this in the future you envision? Where will our flame chase? Oh? What you require now...
Exactly! Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky. If they can intervene in Amphorius's laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's...
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage. To say such presumptuous things.
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome... Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant...
So, you agreed to cooperate?
Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects. And together.
This is...
the Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself. And you may act freely within the city with it. Before... Oh? Your advice is acknowledged. From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... read. Come forth, Theoros.
Yes. Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Orynyx described. And just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me, or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytheron. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world which follows the path but on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphori, you will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity. As a Chrysos heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
The Imperator is quite forceful, and she's clearly hiding something. There are many uncertainties. The atmosphere in Akama. It's so unfamiliar. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then we should go enjoy the work and rest are both important.
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. We can also check out what's happening in the city. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Oh, so many people! The holy city is so lively.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected, the Imperator is always hiding things from everyone.
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the Great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those...
Oh no. It's the...
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
Ugh. How Oh. Honored guests, we meet again. Looks like I'm not the only... For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux for Goris, a trusted...
Another war?
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate.
May I ask?
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts.
Ah, so it's...
Stop trying to get things out of me.
I didn't even need to try. Theoros. What? Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures... Flamebearer who ends wars?
You're absolutely right.
You. I know you.
Panicking now? Don't... Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure...
What? Children of the Prophecy?
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings. By the way, if you still want to bathe, hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky.
Seems like there's more to Dux Bromalis's words than... But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama.
So many tattooed distinguished guests of the prophecy.
Heroes.
It's a pleasure to...
this...
She wants to find someone.
I'm the children of the prophecy.
I get the feeling you...
I swear on my...
Never mind. Heroes. I can't comment on the source.
The Imperator's blade. I sense some unease in Dux Helcolith's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hysealans share a much deeper bond than the other. There were eyes and ears everywhere. To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hysealans. This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect, huh? The smell... Wait, don't go in yet!
Who's there? Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
She's naked. Oh god. She's naked. Oh god, she's naked. Jesus.
Little sea hair?
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me? Is that so? But your eyes shine brighter than pearls.
Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints. Forget it. If Dux Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated! Quick!
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current. Just a regular cleaning. No need to be so surprised.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Ladon has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But, Miss Hysealans, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization. This is the tide that carries civilization forward.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact...
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hare. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish, but for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day.
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish. I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is besides. If my fine clothes get stained, won't you just give me new ones?
I won't.
You mean future. The future ruler of the Holy City, Lady Goldweaver, is quite captivating in her own way. By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you...
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator, for us warriors who swim constantly between...
A banquet to prelude...
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's...
I'm not as carefree as you. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask, I wonder what this world will look like when I take the Divine Authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the... But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits. Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Rest well and prepare yourselves.
Miss High Sealens has given us the bath chamber. Indeed. But she could return at any moment, so let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline, but since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult. It's all just a guess. What? Did I guess right? We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Contorsane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos. Lygus is definitely connected with Genius Society, so stay alert. We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha, oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them. We also have the same suspicions for now. But further verification is needed. That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind. Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaia. It's settled then. It's been a long day. Yes, let's get... Look, the venue's right ahead. And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to—
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after
appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about... It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive... My gut feeling, huh? Why don't we go with their plan and hand over the chrono... After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess, but that's actually gonna be our shortcut.
Guests.
All right, we'll listen to you.
Thank you for your cooperation. Why don't you head in with the other guests first?
Isn't Saridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? She's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
Is there anything else we can help you with?
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew that the scholars hid in the cellar.
I'd never refuse to share a drink with Dux Brumala. Don't worry, dear guests. The banquet security won't be compromised. This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew.
Thank you for the offer, but...
The Imperator? Who knows?
Hey, I can't pretend I did.
Fine by me.
You wish.
Actually, there are so many people. We wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here. I know. Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
Hello.
So the Deliverer is at
As the Great Imperator says...
Little Virginia.
That doesn't sound like... But she'll probably get really disappointed if we tell her. Alright, I got it. We can't reveal too much, but I think it would maybe use something like...
Oh, that's exactly what I'm after. Thank you so much.
Hey, that wasn't improvised, you know. I memorized it so I could... By the way, in return for that...
The Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this early. She believes that... Why don't we have a toast before...
To... romance.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud.
Lies! You take everything.
You're the...
Dear guests, are you here?
No.
The Imperator?
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are Why do you two look so distraught? Why don't we have a toast?
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free!
Cheers, Grey Fry. A little sea hare. Please come over and share the delicacies of the deep sea with me. You two have been wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
No, we love it here. It's just...
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you. See here? This is Fagoose's dew of divine blood, the sweetest of all the 12 bottles. On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the Deliverer.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're...
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew? Well... See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hysealins wants to talk to us about something.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper. Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little sea air?
I can drink it myself.
How is it? As calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's just like how you're about to understand the secrets with it now. Please turn around. Very... The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's in. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator and Fioros, but you two, I wish for you to see.
Is this also?
This is my personal request. The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious. You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you. Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the... Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hycelens?
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned, but as to the decision the Imperator must make, she has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her, provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed, and I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar. I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure. Let's mingle in the crowds here. Relax. Relax.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. The little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I would whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this...
The answer is simple.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations with the all within. We will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb's unrivaled in power.
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A that so-called deliverer is part of that last group. Though there are countless other organizations besides.
The Achaemenid Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the... That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the... Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by...
Great Fry, a little sea hair? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need...
How astonishing. The command...
He's looking this way.
So, you have this super duper speedy rotation.
Oh, I got it. Oh, the one behind the research and development of this golden blood.
Oh dear. Seems like you've met your match, partner.
I'm so full of inspiration right now. And I feel so light.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just
mention my name alongside the word lost?
Forgive my transgression.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to, even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give out if everything happens according to our agreement.
Good question. Do not let her fool you. That woman from beyond the sky, therefore, the wisest decision.
You plan to torture her?
Calling.
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama.
Indeed, it's a pity that anti-Catherians are lightweights when it comes to truth.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you. You should head back to your seats for now.
The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities. I should be... The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Anyone...
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flat.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can. However, it's a pity that I have never
What does she mean?
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies and sever the heads of the traitors as a total. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hycelens. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond.
Imperator, I can
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was under the shade of the olive groves. The people of But now, they all lie silent. If you have any last word, then...
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and...
You think you can slay a king? I'll have it.
Let's try to... Before I arrived in this world, in order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and Cyrene, the young woman standing... Hired. That is the only... He will most certainly betray me. I walk the path, therefore. Then I'll place your ambitions in the same basket as mine.
That was needs to be said. Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison. Before the next entry hour...
Oh, great Imperator, your ambitions certainly...
You're still here.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety.
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This way, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into...
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which... All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's heart.
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and... Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to... Oh, but you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator. Factors.
Careful. What was that voice? Was it Oryx?
I found you. I finally found you. Be careful. This land will face disaster.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lady. The prison I have for you is now come. In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine.
Was that March? Oh.
What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of... I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation. I am giving you a simple choice: to collaborate.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you...
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride. If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Finally, we get to meet face to face, Senior Society member.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why she demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Screwlum, your allies have responded. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as...
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a mere zero possibility does not, which means the same principle also you will never be a match for me in a world constructed. Why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into... Listen. Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those.
This is the place. This doesn't feel the same as before.
Warning! 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 Warning!
Command.
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exolith into an... I understand your anger. This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity in this place where time... The answer consumed the total... Do you see tried. Oh, but now that I bought you.
Where time flows slower than within it. But
Can you hear me? Little one.
Warning.
What the fuck?
Warning. Warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it. That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail. And screw you. Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years... Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you? Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated a chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrull and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law to be safe. We'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start... We detected...
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Its power is strong. Use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Remember.
Authorized communication terminated.
is Herta saying a certain path I mastered the powers of different paths in my... Are these showing my memories? With the Stellaron in my body, a world that'll give... What if I end up... Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't. I obtained the flaming lens left by... That's right! Nomadic science. Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's handle. I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony, and declared war against the... That's right! The Commandeer hat. Doesn't Lygus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste. The Remembrance, that's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from who the traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere.
This is where she's over there. Oh my god!
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the lock. Come. Leave the cage of Logos. The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story.
What the fuck?
When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn boat, so used... Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The child of remembrance awaits you.
Ah! It's March 7th, oh my god!
March? What's she doing here?
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long... My good buddy, I've really...
you were caught. It's been so boring waiting. Now the great hero is finally... You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during... I'm all good. Look at how... But let's get out of this spooky... Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can end, so... Let's...
Why?
What are you standing around for? Hurry! This door should be the exit!
What the fuck?
Maybe my instincts. Let's hope.
Are you okay? Has it been so long that you're...
No. The discrepancies...
Huh? Isn't Amphorius...
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside.
No, never mind.
The genius is what something's not right.
I guess you have some... Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We are not the March 7th you are acquainted with.
Oh my god.
But we can send you back to Amphorius, as long as you are willing to help us.
Why is there 3 of them? What the hell? What the hell?
She's fine. This form was simply borrowed from your memories. We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now.
What the fuck?
Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in working.
Let's go.
With us is the best way to stop the... Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the remembrance treats all these Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to... Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe?
March 7 exclamation mark.
The garden retreat so healthy.
March 7 question mark.
Find where Amphorius's memory began and bring it out. The Master of Anasrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you? I am the one who committed those little ones to lead you out of the prison. But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation.
March 7.
While remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's all... For you, this is probably a long time no see.
What the fuck? March 7 original. What the fuck?
My dear. Shh. There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions. Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
What the fuck?
Wait, stop it! You're away! I'm gonna keep our lives going, alright? Won't come to pass while we're around. And now... The statue. Asher, is that John's wedding cards? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me the future queen. We won't... Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of... It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right? I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name.
What the fuck?
The 3rd month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight.
So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now.
What the fuck?
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time if we do not stop erudition and destruction. So, this burning core flame, this footnote of the transaction, it contains hope and the warmth of the entire world.
Oh, I passed away. What the fuck?
Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer. Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter.
March 7th, what the fuck?
I believe the wait won't be too long.
I'm dead.
What exactly?
Keep going. For Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
This is March's old memories. Like, what the fuck?
Is this... No one's... Am I... The...
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say. Welcome back, friend.
What the fuck?
It's been such a long, long time.
What the fuck?
You must be really confused right now, aren't you? But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? No, please follow me. And turn the pages of time, and I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey.
Cyrene can't hear me?
What the fuck?
The scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Trailblaze. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace.
Era Nova will come.
It seems the key to rewriting the end, according to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses.
We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, she had that dream again last night. But she said, pass the flame in.
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? Sheesh. It seems Amphorius' fate isn't...
You're right. History, perhaps a relay across...
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. That, like Kurgan.
White Calendar 3960. Saridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Fagusa, sacrificed. That same year, Saridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase. Come, this way.
Don't forget, you can't kill the Christ.
I have never, which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizen. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chest.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya.
No, Holy Maiden.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because romance, its name, is so just as the Imperator. Take good care of it. Guide it.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, Deliverer.
When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is, Princess Homebunny is never coming back, is she? She just left.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can...
But... between staying in Akama... I'm against relocating. With Kethely's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any...
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity. It's just on Cass.
Wait, what kind of trump card?
We must lay down the path to Styxia sits where death and the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until she returns.
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the void.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born.
You don't need to worry about it. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama. What is it?
It's the Kremnoans.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos.
Go on. And see you tomorrow.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it. I believe that you were thinking.
Can't argue with that.
The current situation. This is the split my soul into 5 pieces with the blade of. There's no need to be in this life. Euphorius no. By the way, the 7 sages from Grove. He has extraordinary insight. Watch over him.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice...
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Reason. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish that.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your...
Don't oversimplify it.
That's exactly what... You trigger your alchemy with a boom.
Easier said than done. And you really think
What? Get it? Just tell me straight.
But I've got 2
Oh!
First, shift. Besides, the
If you pull that...
That clash isn't... The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first loop Sealands in. Let her join the final act. And when the time comes...
I guess people weren't wrong when they...
I've got no idea. And what I just mentioned.
So what exactly does your formula...
By now, Hyacinth must have completed the sky since that Theoros. As for how the deliver...
It was the last battle known to the world. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running, and that'll be enough.
Irie? It's dead quiet here. Akana will stand eternal. But it's alright. Because when the Deliverer returns, no matter where she is, Sairi, this arduous... Not after all.
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, and I'll share the moments I spent with you, with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right? I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. If I have the chance, I'd because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and then may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along. Just like the first time we met, right? Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before, and the only way I can safely entrust the completed final. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist. I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Final sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is so, don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of Ocean before charging toward... Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to her.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best. After all, it took 33 million cycles for her to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
Sairi? What if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, she'll definitely return to this place. We can't let her down.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last, let passage point the way forward.
Well timed. We'll remember the Trailblaze's journey.
Is this Styxia? I need to find the entrance of the vortex.
Long time no see, Trailblazer. Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried, but alas, fate. Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my so the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, High Sealens, sought to bring me into a... But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I... True. You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people imprisoned.
I will kill you. What the fuck?
So that their legs and necks are fixed. Forced behind them is a fire. And before them,
You're so fucking dead, piece of shit.
the cave. The flames get to them. That false play is the
I will kill you.
Yes, I'm trapped in the cave. But I'm and now. You'll be the one to unshackle me. Of course. I don't mind waiting a little longer. I hope you'll watch the stories of this only by feel the meaning. To your unshakable resolve, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes from... Look, the fire projects the faithful memories. An act...
The dark tides. Fear not.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of Osh at that time.
Listen, I heard Electra's voice.
Let's go. Her voice carries the Queen's...
To keep the black tide from threatening the ocean, the Queen gave her all, body and soul.
Born of the Queen's chalice, she
My sisters! You're finally here!
Of course, Electra. You're...
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection of her former...
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion.
Then what do we do?
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to Cat.
Such tiny Titankins. And that naivete.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
I want to make something with it. But...
Oh, Magusa, our noble queen. We've come...
My little fishlings. You swim with such joy. I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but... even the deepest chalice...
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea. Let us bear your fate together.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black currents.
We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings. When the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you. On the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your... This is the last gift I can give you.
Fagusa sank into the abyss with the chalice shattered sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titans. Keep watching. Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
Still away. Maybe the chrono vessel nearby can help.
Your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's model.
Miracle nearby.
It was written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. Just like this poor chandelier.
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Electra! The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore!
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the Queen's promise of a feast.
I haven't forgotten. It visits me.
I dreamed of a shining city.
It's like I dreamed of children. Places.
But what a shame. We can go no further.
The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction.
Farewell, sisters.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the Seaf, though most of that journey was in vain. Why not?
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the chrono vessel.
The chalice of plenty is whole again. The lance of fury emerged. I am freed from endless toil. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back. Took on a graceful human form. My fins became legs. My scales became skin. But when I stepped onto land, there were not only silent death.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to hopes and promise.
I am a sea siren. How am I to go on in a world drowned in shadow? Fagusa, my noble queen. So I wandered lost. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Brilliant blade. I shall grant you everything you seek.
After wandering the surface for ages.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of...
Yes, Suridra, long before.
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no one's sword.
forward.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of conquest and comrades to toast beside you. But Knight, you must offer me your heart.
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will generate no betrayal. You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward and be your light.
So be it, noble monarch. The law you proclaim, so be it, noble monarch.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally...
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you command.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown.
What I desire is the same as before.
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet.
Fish are drawn to light by nature. For the deep, now I found a flame. It may
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps the...
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
My faithful subjects, born from our golden blood, is an unstoppable colossus.
Great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with...
Fear not. Before the troops, surely there's... And to the rest, your triumphs will not now. Raise...
Sea of stars! Sea of stars! Conquest among the sea come now.
Where's the way out of this illusion?
Come quick! Let's celebrate together!
I've saved the finest brew! Come taste it with me!
Noble Knight, you are truly a blazing spark.
Noble Knight.
Noble Knight.
Noble Knight!
Then drink we shall. In the deep sea, it scorched my fins. Ignited a hunger that flickers.
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Come! Join us and praise her glory.
One eye of hers sees glory.
And yet, she...
As they say.
But the brave face...
On the eve of war, the legions will club planets as the final resistance fell silent. That's how the story ends. After all, beneath that still circle, it's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
Once cheered from the cosmos.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and this is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade. And the one who struck her down? The one who struck her down was her most loyal need to explain myself. I wandered the shore. Found a fleet. I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and when the Deliverer returns, I will let this absurd celebration come to an end. But Greyfry, I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the Flame Chase.
It seems she sensed your presence. Fantasia, let's return to the prologue. Remember the allegory of the cave. Can the prisoners, as you've seen, when she cast off her chains, finally turn to look around and moved her legs? The light will blind her, and so she fell into infamy between the paths you... the Theoros, 1,000 years. So now, please use the power that palace ugly. I'll wait for you at the heart of the world. To reach the place, you must...
Beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
Now, step away from this false banquet. And then onto that bloody stage. The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary, connected. Her exuberant song halted the passage of time in this place. The twisted time and space. And so, the Imperator's plans will fail.
Stay away from Echo.
This cow. Done.
Dux Hakalithist. We can't give...
They sees a remnant interference is just another equally futile
Break's over. Embrace a new life. Trust me.
We can do anything!
May death protect us! Apollonius, look. It's okay. I'm glad.
So even as the founder during the first flame chase journey, the hell before you is the...
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away.
A painful past, yes. this army, devoured by... Look, the cruel Imperator and her knight command raise the bridge and cross the river.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
A sovereign and the sword at her side.
Imperator!
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the root, so why didn't you wait for me to return?
Die in vain? No, you're
the trial of law? You never spoke of...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse. And off I pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux...
You speak as if they didn't die because of your...
Losses are a constant on the flip. If a subject marches...
And what about my loyalty, sir? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear.
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law, the Imperator of... Know this. I am ready to sacrifice...
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to spill the blood of 500 heroes to complete them. I'm no storyteller. I just want you to witness the monstrous choice. But I won't squander a chance. Not even my victory. Is now that the past is settled, let's turn the and dive deep. The fleet that will, and you, deliverer, shall be.
Is the path ahead underwater? I need the Ornix orb to bring back.
Shatter the vessel of time, and let this stand as this hidden game. Hurry now. This cruel journey reaches its end at long last.
Make sure you keep it safe. I want to make something with it. But what to make?
You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead. After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
Look, a gravestone. But whose name does it bear?
Make sure you keep it safe.
It was here that the prisoner who thinks her's witness, Dux Gladiorum. I've lost...
You talk too much for a prisoner like her.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed and as long as my will remains...
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Please. Oh, you drove your blade into her. Oh, but if that's the truth, come to think of it...
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us.
That's loneliness never once, but you're different.
You're right. Like her, I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the...
Deliver her from me, or...
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does. Ceredra. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum. Now, let the siren Electra sing for her son. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom. In exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes. Greyfrine, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber. But I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros. Do you still remember? The gift I once gave you? May you still have it when the time... When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sin. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
At long last, 33 million. The shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was...
Enough! They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave. And on Earth, and now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Emphorius!
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your... I do not agree with that answer, but as an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world. And then let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
Me, bitch. It's gonna be me. Forget.
Virginia. Apollon.
Through a brood in the shimmering moon. In a relay and in that same third, let this be.
That voice.
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she...
Hycelans.
This tombstone of the... A group of prisoners bound them. Now, destroy it. That shall be the moment. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be executed, or be...
This world and I shall halt here. Until we meet again.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Demigod. I'm here.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
For the belief in blame chase.
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform. Little Grey Fry, please accept my thanks. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintained this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain. To see a single trace of light in the abyss of futility was already my greatest consolation. When compared to those who've been forgotten, I have no right to complain about my torment. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve.
Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The Deliverer has returned. And the time of your execution draws near.
I see a latent human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, trust me, this will be the final scene, the last done. My cognition resides in the excellence.
Bring it on, bitch! I will kick your ass so hard that your mommy will cry. Oh wait, she doesn't exist. My bad. Sorry.
How can a character in the play, I ask of you, where are they now?
Up your ass. Oh wait, you don't have one.
Confusion and epiphany always go. You must be very confused about why you...
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine.
That's why it has the potential to destroy. Only one person has ever managed.
You better have an explanation for the society. We want an actual answer, not why are you the one...
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two. The answer is obvious. So there's no need to say that name out loud. The Cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came. Amphorius is a miniature of the Cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. I led them into a lightless cage. I created a mechanical guard that even I cannot control. And then they bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the therefore. As for Lycurgus,
what an astounding strength of will.
Therefore,
however, I hereby...
You can pile on your... In other words...
Of course, I'm fully aware. My grandiose vision for the future is this Omega. What I call the fall of erudition. Then Within the infinity nurtured by that constant, anew you as the first prisoner. Do you understand me now? As Cosmos, it is revolution.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Oh, son, I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture.
Bring it on, faggot. I'll fucking kill you. Come on!
Society number one. Xandar one Kuwabara. The entirety of the universe's Alpha and Omega.
Bring it on.
There's no need to rage against the truth. As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, it is all utterly meaningless. As the Theoros, I will personally participate in performing this world's end. Remember this, as Gnosis claimed.
Careful. This is Nidus's true form. This is Bane Sync. I choose you. Root here.
Guided Rainbow Bridge. Show me the way.
Darkness with me. Hang me. I'll do my best to restore this surrounding construction.
May this fate dispel the gloom, restore the sky.
So this is the warmth of life.
May death protect us!
Orbit the connector between the thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot. Have some sunshine.
Please cherish
As you wish.
like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lygus' identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon that Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking...
Lygus' cognition resides in the logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously...
That's where things get tricky. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given what... That's why we need to change our way of thinking and...
The key lies in memory.
Oh?
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no?
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his... Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a...
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely... He won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison.
We can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to... It's my greatest...
That little one is still in that old Intellitron. I'm not sure how this happened.
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite.
But before that, the path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. If there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone, without even a single line of data to remember you by.
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that, as long as my friend and I are together... Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away? Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Like how everyone in Amphorius was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the Genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance. Yep. By the way, speaking... Can I please do something before we go on stage? Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look! Aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. What about you? What did you... Really? No. Please, memories you want to treasure will never fade away. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime story. Now, I'll carry this power with me, And for a little while, I must part from you. As I step into the long cycles of this world, give me your blessings, friend. Let that bright future be. Then, I'll leave it to you. All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter if this was no system malfunction.
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people called. I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know. My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, which means you are now trapped.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. You will crumble before I do.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously, but you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we so that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape? Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build...
Is that how you walked into my prison cell?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblaze both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know. I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. Oh,
like Hergus disappeared. But it seems you had conducted. In that case, go. I shall send you off with my song, Greyfly.
You have completed your duty. A new dawn is about to rise.
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook. Is this that Deliverer's experience?
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones. But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the...
I'm all ears. Go on, then.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking.
What brightly colored journey of the Deliverer. Is this?
This is the first step of my friend's journey.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch.
Look, over there. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this.
Are you telling me that woman is heard of? She seems shorter than I remember.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast, so do your best with the nameless. Break a leg!
She certainly shares my... Only that instead of a conquest through blood...
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the...
Do you mean that even individuals of...
On the contrary, you might be able to ask Madame Herta herself. Let's go check out some other worlds next. This next stop has a lot of similarities.
A snow-covered land?
This star is named Eurillo 6. The girl we see here holds a similar station.
I did not expect the Empress.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right!
It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius was.
That IPC she spoke of.
Yes. The IPC conquered many worlds, coming back to the Supreme Guardian.
That cannot be. Its path of I will never allow.
Imperator. Belobog.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Belobog must learn how to walk on her, even if I may not live to see it.
They still have their dignity.
But the Order of the Cosmos is No, M4.
Speaking of the Order, another one of my friends. Let's go to the next page. This next world, the first time I heard about them. This world is called Penacony. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they...
Tell me about it then. That man's...
I wish to gaze upon the view. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge, and then this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws.
Yet, the paradise, as for what Penacony should look like.
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end. You can't see tomorrow when
This individual's law.
you are also very self-aware, and then you must know that the world promised by the
I am indeed very aware of like her.
Then let's wrap up this.
This absolute.
Isn't it pretty? That's our. Though we were born from the designs of the gods, will you really renounce the
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to.
You really saw.
How can one rule an empire if one. I have decided on law. Before we go on, tell me this. Was there ever a memory of the.
The ocean. You shall complete your conquest, and you shall eternally. Our prophecies, like the circulating. The trial is over. Who will own the divine authority of law? What?
I am the law. Both the deliverer.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this. As long as I offer a sacrifice of fate gave me a one rule change for the life of.
What?
You can't guess.
Your ambitions of our.
I am determined for Amphoria.
You are beyond reason.
There's no new without destroy. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. I cleansed the Chrysos. I smashed Talantin's shackles. So now.
Final?
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. In the name of the Imperator, either sacrifice yourself for conquest.
Thus, the Imperator concluded at the end of her life.
My blood flows in you.
The Imperator fell. There are countless stories about the beginning.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines?
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove.
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard.
Good.
The 3rd Legion said.
That is enough.
They are no more.
Very good. We will launch the fight. Take no prisoners among the.
Understood.
Reporting in.
Then.
Are you planning?
It's a strategic
walking drag.
Let them deal with their. I will deliver the most.
Understood.
The Temple of the Three.
They refuse to surrender.
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attack.
What are you doing?
The priests of the. I am inferior to. Which means.
Understood.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
This will be a long.
Why are you?
That is correct. My departure will create.
Saridra.
Destroy the old laws and more Chrysos heirs bearing. Will they demand peace? Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator. Is Saridra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded. However, it was a journey on a fint. How do you want history to remember you? She answered so quickly.
I would rather be forgotten. Because and only humanity. The Dux Gladiorum. Even though you this time, you then. Will you do not?
The Imperator muttered about her conquests and knew.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go!
My people!
I will return. Here, Sarid.
To this day, we do not know. Perhaps the truth will we only know her death in flame. It is said that Golden. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. What was the Emperor? It was neither.
Look at this chessboard.
They are straight. They look like.
From that pain emerged silhouettes, not a single trace of crew. Is this Saritra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, that was why I promised you a new ocean. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade, but the Imperator never makes him. This is the final gift.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, but once I stepped onto land, do you still not get it? Perhaps even I don't know what I want, but I know one thing right now. A fish is simply but whether under the ocean can still look outside.
I have to admit, the 12 factors in...
Make your choice then, Senior Society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path, or do you want to return?
I must refuse.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as kin.
You logical did listen. My P. Amphorius is not a place with 3 paths. You used Memoria to resist me, but the remembrance and their children.
Oh, so this isn't just silence? What was the last thing she said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? A tricky question. She didn't say anything back then, right?
That's correct. And now I'm sure.
Oh, she looks good.
You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body.
How impulsive. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body.
What the fuck did she do then?